I was watching your interview that you did with the Boxer Voice, and you mentioned Liam Paro.
Yeah.
And you said that was a fight that you're interested in if you can't get the Montana Love fight.
Yeah.
What is it that you see in him that makes that be the person? Yeah, I want them to fight next.
I just think that he's right there for a world title. Me and him have a similar opponent. He fought Yoma Alamo to a split decision. I think that was Yoma Alamo only loss, and I just fought Yoma Alamo after that loss. So, I mean, y'all seen what I did. I stopped him, and he went to split decision with him. So I think that I'm more worthy of a world title shot than him, and he's in position for a world title. So I think I'm just ready to go take that spot he got.
Okay. So that would be a good fight, like for a title elimination.
Yeah, basically.
And then you got, you said you want Montana Love. And I know it's history between you and Montana Love.
Yeah.
Like, can you dive more into it? Like, what is it between the two? Why are y'all so?
Showbox days.
Yeah.
I just think that I don't know. He just was kind of like telling people I'm ducking him and scared of him. I never ducked him. I never had the chance to fight him. Kevin Johnson, I think when I fought Kevin Johnson, he was saying that fight I was supposed to fight him. Kevin Johnson was already a tough fight for me that my people was already was like, all right, like Floyd was like, yo, that's a tough fight. I don't think you should take it. So I didn't even know Montana level, what level he was on. The only thing I knew about him, he had a split decision with Kenneth Sims. So in my eyes, I was like, he's beatable. You know what I'm saying? And he was just saying I was ducking. Then we were supposed to fight again the next, I think 2020 in May. We were supposed to fight in May. And I had the DMs. He thought that he said that he only had 5 weeks to get ready for a fight. That was enough time, and he wasn't taking a fight like that. They said the deal. Leonard Ellaby told me the deal was signed, kind of spinning me, but Montana Love never really signed the deal, and he was just saying he had enough time. So from there, I was just like, it was just history back and forth on the internet, and you know, like now we here.
With that being said, do you feel like Matchroom kind of gave him a situation based on his performance, but he's not really meeting up to that standard?
Yeah, I definitely feel like Matchroom he beat Ivan Baranchek. It was on his hometown. It was a big win, and he kind of finessed his way into a big situation.
Yeah.
Like you got fighters like me I think that I'm a elite level fighter, and I feel like I should be one of them guys. Even though I'm not a world title, I should be having my own main events and right there in world title contention, but the situation don't play out like that for me, and I gotta fight tough fights.
And speaking of that, like you said, you feel like you deserve it, but when Montana Love just did this last one, you feel like he crap, you know, shit the bed. He didn't show up like he was supposed to against Sparks.
The different you look at it like this. I look at it like this. I'm fighting my next fight guy 17-0, right? A guy that can fight. The boxing world know him. If you know about him, he can fight. He fight a guy 15-2. In his hometown that been stopped before.
And you talking about John Bowser, correct?
I'm fighting John Bowser. Yeah. He fight. He fought Sparks. Even though Sparks beat him, I knew Sparks was capable of beating him, but not overlooking Sparks' record. I'm just saying he's fighting. You could tell it was a hand-picked fight. He fought a guy 15-2 for a main event fight. I feel like if it was me, I don't get put in positions like that. I couldn't get a main event versus a guy 15-3, 15-2, 15-1 in my hometown, unless he's like a former world champion or somebody like with a solid resume. I'm just always one of the fighters that's just always having to step up or fight a name. Even with, like I said, Yoma Alamo, him and Liam Paro fought for like a ranking spot in the top 5.
Yep.
I fought Yoma Alamo for just a little on Montana undercard.
Yeah, just
to match him debut.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm just always put in positions like that. So it's just like, that's what kind of frustrates me about my career, because I feel like I'm supposed to be there with the top guys, I'm supposed to be getting treated with the top guys, but it just doesn't work out like that. Even when Devin Haney first came to Matchroom, he had a main event with
Linares.
No, he had a main event with dude.
No, he had a main event.
The dude he knocked out with the overhand right.
Oh, I know you're talking about. I can't remember his name. I know you're talking about.
They gave him a main event. They ain't giving me no main event or no co-main event with no guy like that. They ain't gonna put no guy like that. They gonna put a guy 17-0, a live dog with me. And it's just like, all right, whatever, let's just do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, with you, I feel like you do have a name, right?
Right.
But you are a technician in the ring. You are a boxer. I'm aware that you know this, right? Do you feel like your performances aren't giving you that casual fan base that you because I feel like that's what you need to create leverage. So do you feel like your performances, like you need to take like a little bit more risk or get the knockouts necessarily, or just, you know what I'm saying?
I like I said, the guy like Devin Haney, he's an ultimate technician, and he, like I said, he fought that guy. Matchroom was giving him, I felt like they was giving him beatable fights. Even when he had a world championship, he's fighting guys like Gamboa that came off getting knocked out by Tank. So it's just different. It's just different situations for different folks. So I just feel like it is what it is.
I agree. Because I was gonna say my argument to that was gonna say, well, he came from Mayweather, but then he was also just signed to him. So what's the difference? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So it is what it is. I just feel like I just always been kind of like in a hot seat since the beginning of my career. Even
I had to get it out the mud. Like
even when I fought a guy like Trayshawn Wiggins. I know a lot of people don't know about Trayshawn Wiggins. He had before I fought him, he had a draw where people really thought he won with Michael Fox. Michael Fox was like 19-0 at the time. I fought him when I was 5-0.
Yeah. Malik Hawkins was another one. That was a tough fight. You know
Malik Hawkins. Remember, Malik Hawkins was ranked. He just came off a fight versus a
Darwin.
No, he beat Darwin. He fought Sabril. He lost to Sabril Matias.
Yeah, correct.
He lost to Sabril by TKO. But I think that was a fight right there that could have been a co-main event or even a main event. You know what I'm saying? But